Today, we're going to talk about what happens after you've been deactivated. And stick around because at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you exactly what Uber gave to me to compensate me for my 6 weeks of being deactivated. So hey everybody, this is Jay Crater with the Rideshare Guy, and today we're going to talk about the resolution to the odyssey of my deactivation, which lasted 6 weeks. So almost 6 weeks to the day after I was deactivated, I got a call from Uber, and they said, Jay, you are back online. 6 weeks. So as you know, I wrote a blog post at the beginning of the process, and I wanted to make a video sharing with you exactly what happened since then and all the way to the very end. So after I got deactivated, I started to send some emails to Uber, and this is what I'm going to share with you right now is an email that I got back in which they told me I should contact a company called Checker. So let's check out that email right now. So Uber sent me this email, and it said that they would be getting back to me within 7 to 15 business days. So I thought, well, let me see if I can contact Checker as they're recommending. So I sent an email to Checker. I requested my background check. They told me how to get it, and approximately a week after this process started, I was able to get my background check. Let's look at that now. So as you can see in the upper right-hand corner, it says clear, and everything else says clear. So my background check was clear. So as you can imagine, this was very frustrating, and I sent this to Uber. So it's interesting that even though I shared with Uber my background check and showed that it was cleared, I was still deactivated. So at that point, I pretty much gave up and just figured that Uber was going to need to do whatever Uber does. Now, there are a few things you can do if you do get deactivated. One is you can send an email to them. 2, you can speak to them in person. This goes with Lyft and Uber, and actually talk to somebody. Another thing you can do is go to the hub, right? So Lyft has a hub, Uber has a hub, and you can actually talk to somebody in person. So those are your main options if you get deactivated, if you really want to get to the bottom of it. In my case, I did all those things, but there was nothing apparently that Uber could do because it was in the hands of a third party, and I just needed to wait. Needless to say, this was all extremely frustrating, but I always try to look at things, you know, as the glass is half full rather than the glass being half empty. So during those 6 weeks, I drove primarily for Lyft, and as it turns out, I really like driving for Lyft. I think the passengers are a little sweeter, a little kinder, a little more interested in conversating. And I was able to make okay money just driving 100% for Lyft. So when Uber said I was back online, they also said they were going to give me a make it right payment, a make it right compensation payment. And I said, well, how are you going to figure that out? I said, last year I made about $6,000 with you guys in the month of December. I said, well, we're going to look at the last 3 months and kind of use that as a gauge. So I did my own calculations and figured I've been making about $500 a week with Uber, and the rest of my income, the majority, has been coming from Lyft. It was 6 weeks, 500, that's about $3,000. That would be amazing if I could get that much. So let me share with you what Uber did. As you can see, Uber paid me $1,000. So what I got was $1,000 on top of all the money that I made with Lyft driving during that 6-week period. So in the end, I would say I did not lose any money. I actually made money. I did miss out on a few cool bonuses that Uber offered, but certainly nothing that would have totaled $1,000. So in the end, I'm okay. I'm okay. I came out whole, and I appreciate Uber kicking in $1,000, which they certainly did not have to do. So that's the end of the story. Again, if you get deactivated, use either email, call, speak to Uber or Lyft, or go to the hub. And I would do all three. I'd just do a full-scale attack and figure out what it is, and as soon as you can, get it resolved so that you can get back on the road. So everybody, this is Jay Crater with the Rideshare Guy. If you like the video, go ahead and comment below. And by all means, subscribe to Harry's YouTube channel here. It's full of a lot of great content. Every week there's 1, 2, 3 videos that are thrown up. And if you're in the rideshare industry, you want to stay up to date, this is the place to be. Y'all have a great day. Be safe out there.